Welcome, everyone. We will be getting started very soon. Before we do, we are going to take a moment to explain a few things about evictions and about today's mediation. My name is Jane Wong. I'm an attorney with the Law Foundation of Silicon Valley, and we represent tenants.
And my name is Alana Grice Conner, and I'm an attorney with the law firm of Fried & Williams, and we represent landlords. First, we are going to explain a bit about non-payment eviction cases. A non-payment case is where the landlord says the tenant hasn't paid the rent, and so brings a lawsuit against the tenant asking the court to order that the tenant move out.
But in COVID times, the rules are different. Now there is the Emergency Rental Assistance Program, or ERAP. For non-payment cases now, the landlord cannot win an eviction case unless the landlord applied for ERAP and was denied, either because the program ran out of money, the tenant was not eligible, or the tenant did not finish their portion of the application in a timely manner.
So if you're a landlord, you must apply for, cooperate with, and accept the ERAP money. You do not have the option of turning down the money, and it's a good idea. If your tenant didn't have the money to pay their rent in the last months, then they probably don't have the money to pay you now. ERAP offers you the possibility of getting 100% of the back rent and even some future rent. 100%.
And if you are a tenant, applying for ERAP is a good idea, even if you plan to move, because otherwise the landlord might try to sue you in small claims court for the back rent. Here's an important fact about ERAP. If both the landlord and the tenant apply, the money comes in much faster. So if you haven't applied yet, there's lots of good reasons for both of you to apply today. There are people here who can help you do that.
Now let us explain what's happening today. This is a mediation, not a court hearing. That means that the mediator, who is a neutral person, doesn't represent either party. The mediator's job is to help you resolve this eviction case. Settling is always your choice. No one today will order you to do anything, but there are lots of good reasons to settle. You get to make the decision and not a judge or jury that you don't know.
Also, during COVID times, for most people, there is an easy solution. The ERAP money can pay 100% of the rent owed, so the landlord gets that money and the tenant gets to stay in their home. It's a win-win. The tenant gets rid of their rent debt and the landlord avoids spending time and money to go to trial, only to have the court refuse to issue a judgment. If you reach an agreement, the mediator will help you fill out papers to let the court know that you have settled.
In a moment, you will be moved into your own breakout room. If you have a lawyer here with you today, that lawyer will go with you to your breakout room. The mediator will come and talk to you and go talk to the other party in their breakout room and go back and forth trying to help you reach a settlement. This might take a while, so please be patient. You might be here for 4 hours, or you might be done more quickly. It depends. Again, please be patient.
If you don't have a lawyer here today, there is a self-help lawyer that can answer questions and explain the law to you. This person is not here to represent you, but they are here to give you information about what the law says and how this process works. We call this person the attorney of the day, and we have one for landlords without lawyers and one for tenants without lawyers. You can ask the mediator to take you to the attorney of the day, or you can come back to this main room and ask our Zoom host to take you there. We also have a form navigator here. If you need help with an ERAP application, they can help you with that.
We are glad you're here. This is the first step towards resolution. We hope that by the end of this session, you will have settled your case and will feel relieved. Now, Kaylin is going to explain a little bit about Zoom and what you can do inside the Zoom room. Thanks for listening.